After discussing dot blot techniques in a previous video, today we shall be going through another technique under nucleic acid hybridization which is also based on dot blotting, namely colony hybridization. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Deepika Julania Tomar, welcomes you at Zoolophyte. Similar to dot blot technique, colony hybridization is also a screening technique and a dot blot analysis. Colony hybridization is a screening technique that is, it only helps us to locate the required DNA fragment and it does not give any information about the size of a fragment or a sample, or we can say that it is a dot blot analysis. That is, the sample over here is loaded as a dot on a nitrocellulose membrane. Colony hybridization is used to detect and isolate hybrid DNA fragment in bacterial colonies. With the help of or by using nitrocellulose paper as a blotting pad. Let's see the protocol of colony hybridization now. In the protocol of colony hybridization, first step is preparation of master plate. Preparation of master plate in which several bacterial colonies are grown on an agar medium, which is a nutrient medium. This petri dish have an agar medium, which is a nutrient medium, and several bacterial colonies are grown on this agar medium. These are bacterial colonies. Some of the bacterial colonies present on the master plate have a plasmid with a hybrid DNA. Some of the bacterial colonies have bacteria or a colony with plasmid DNA. This is a hybrid. After growing bacterial colonies on master plate, next is preparation of replica plate. Where we use nitrocellulose membrane to take a replica of it, and here we just take a nitrocellulose membrane and we just press it over a master plate, due to which we get an imprint of this master plate on a blotting paper or on a nitrocellulose membrane, and this nitrocellulose membrane now act as a replica plate. Nitrocellulose paper with a replica plate which was prepared after pressing this nitrocellulose paper on a replica on a master plate. And now the nitrocellulose paper or the replica plate is subjected to several treatments, which are: first, we treat this with SDS treatment, sodium dodecyl treatment, which lyse the bacteria. which break down the cell wall of bacteria. Second is denaturation. By alkaline treatment, that is sodium hydroxide, which converts double-stranded DNA into single-stranded DNA. As we all know that bacteria have double-stranded circular DNA. So, alkaline treatment convert double-stranded DNA to single-stranded DNA. Third, treating it with protease K. Protease K enzyme which digests the protein which are responsible for the coiling of DNA so that we get a straight fragment of DNAs. Then baking to permanently fix the bacterial colony on nitrocellulose membrane, for which the nitrocellulose membrane is baked at 80 degrees Celsius for an hour or two. After these treatments, we have lysed bacterial colonies with single-stranded. Before these treatments, we had colonies of bacteria with wall along with double-stranded DNAs. Like this. And now, after doing all this, this nitrocellulose plate is treated with probe. This is probe having fragments of single-stranded DNA molecules or a RNA which have a sequence complementary to this hybrid fragment. And these fragments are attached to radio-labeled probes. This is probing or hybridization. And after hybridization, these probes will get paired with complementary sequence and some of the unhybridized probes. Here, these are the probes which complementarily paired with an hybrid DNA, and here these are the unbounded probes. And to remove these unbounded probes, we do washing, and after analyzing it with autoradiography. The autoradiograph which we get after autoradiography, in which the bacterial colonies which have hybrid DNA becomes dark. These three bacterial colonies where the probe get attached and which have hybrid DNA becomes dark. Then we compare its position via compare the position of these colonies from master plate after autoradiography. We compare this autoradiograph with a master plate in order to spot these hybrid colonies here, and then we isolate these colonies from the master plate and we grow them for further studies. The spotted colonies in colony hybridization which have hybrid DNA work as a DNA library for this particular hybrid fragment of a DNA. Suppose if this fragment is of human, then these colonies work as in human DNA library, and these fragment can be isolated or extracted from these colonies and can be further used in various studies, like in preparation of many drugs, medical drugs, or to know the gene expression of this particular fragment. And this is all for colony hybridization. Thank you. Keep supporting us by liking and sharing our videos, and also subscribing our channel Zoolophile.